on example 1, what should I do, guys?
Distribute the parentheses.
Very good. So I got 10. Then what? Good. Uh-huh.
3
Very good.
plus
Nice. And now that we've distributed, we can start solving. So what should we do now?
the ends.
Okay, what about which one are we going to do?
Any side.
Subtract which one?
Right.
Subtract 3 to 5.
Okay. Which would give us...
2x.
Alright, then what should we do?
Subtract 10.
Okay. Good.
Divide by 2.
And we get... Nice. Okay. What should I do first on... Okay, what all do I have as the like terms?
4 and negative 3 plus 2. We'll cancel out and you get 3.
Right. 4 minus 3 cancels 3 of them out, right?
But then you're adding 2, so
And then we add 2 more. Good. So we got 3W equals 2.4. Then what? 5. So what do we end up with? 0.8, or I could turn that into a fraction, right? What would that be as a fraction? So, math inner.
4.
Right. So either one of these answers would work. Okay? What are we doing first on number 3? Distributing, good. So if I distribute that 5, what are we going to end up with? Good. Right, because I've got a positive 5u and a negative 5u, like he said. Those will just basically cancel each other out. So all I have left on this side is 5 equals u plus h. Then what should we do? And what is 5 minus 8? Negative 3. So negative 3 equals u. Okay. What are we going to do on... Is this the same as y'all said before? Is that the same numbers?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. No?
Yes, yeah.
It is? Huh?
That's what I got.
This is what it says, 40 equals 2x minus 7. Is that what Jill says? Okay. We'll get it on one. Okay, I'm just kidding. Alright, and then what should we do? Add to 7. Good. And 40 plus 7 is... So 47 equals 2x. Divide by 2. Alright, 23.5, or we could leave it as the, right, either one. Okay. Alright, what should we do first on number 5? Okay, so when I distribute the 3, what are we going to get? Then when I distribute the 2, what are we going to get? Nice. Okay, so we've distributed. What should we do now? Find like terms. So on the left, I've got 15f and negative f. Very good. Okay. So like you said, 14 minus 2 is 12f. So I got 12f plus 6 equals negative 6. What did you say? So not cancel out, they divide, right? Cancel out would mean it just becomes positive then, right? So, yes, I can divide by 12, and like he said, negative 12 divided by positive 12 is going to give us negative 1. Okay? Alright. Number 6. What are we doing on number 6?
They cancel each other out.
So how do we get something to cancel out? What do we do? Subtract. So I subtract 5 in, but like we said, that cancels, it's gone, right? 0.
Equals negative 1.
And does 1 equal negative 1?
No.
No. This is not true. So my answer is
Fine.
no solution. You also can use this symbol. That symbol means no solution. Okay. So if all your variables cross out and you're left with a statement that's not true, like 1 equals negative 1, then my answer is no solution. Okay. All right. On the back. What am I doing on number 7? Distributing. Good. So what do we end up with? Very good. Then what should we do? Add. So 3y equals, good. And then, so y equals, very good. Okay, what are we doing on number 8? Distributing first. What am I distributing? All right, it's a negative 4. Make sure you take that negative with it. So negative 4 times 2.
Negative 8.
Good. And negative 4 times x. Good. All right, so now we've distributed. What do we do now? So nothing on the left. What am I combining on the right? Which would give us negative 3x minus 8. So we got to add the 3x. So what am I left with?
7 equals negative 8 is no solution.
Right. It's not a true statement. Okay. All right, what am I doing on number 9? Distributing. So we got 6r negative 2 times 2.
Oh, sorry.
Negative 8.
Negative 4. And then negative 2 times negative r. Positive 2r, right. 2 negatives make a positive. Nice. And then on the other side, we distribute 4 and we get, very good. Okay, now what should we do? Combine like terms. So 6 and 2 would give us, so I got 8r minus 4 equals 8r minus 4.
This one has a solution. That's not equal to each other.
Okay, but not one solution, right? Because we don't have like a letter equals a number. So I subtract 8r from both sides, and like he said, those are going to cancel, right? But what's different about this one is he said, this is true, right? Negative 4 does equal negative 4. It's a true statement, therefore, we have how many solutions? Infinitely many solutions. Also, if you're telling me there's infinitely many solutions, that means our solutions are all numbers. So you also could just put that our answer is all real numbers, which this is the symbol for that. It's like a capital R with 2 lines right there. That would work as well. All right, what about number 10? What am I doing there? Add the 9. So I got x over 5 equals 12. times 5, right. I saw this mistake a couple of times on that quiz. So if it's dividing by 5, the opposite of dividing is to multiply. So what did we end up with? Good. All right, just a couple more. This next one is a word problem, so we're going to have to write the equation. It says that a house painting company charges $376 plus 12 per hour. So how would I write that? 376 plus 12 per hour.
376 plus 12.
Right, 376 plus 12H, so it's per hour. All right, another house painting company charges $280 plus 15 per hour. So how would I write that?
280 plus 15.
All right. Okay, and it says how long is the job for which both companies will charge the same? So there's that word same again. What does that mean we're doing to these two? Equal. Yes, we are. So this is just like the one from the last set, right? So now I'm going to solve. How would I do that? Okay. And 15 minus 12 would leave us with good. Not 2, just 3, right? The 280 part, yeah. All right, and then what should we do? Good. And 376 minus 280. 96, so we got 96 equals 3H. 5 by 3. 32. Okay. So that's the first part that they asked, right? Was how many hours it would take. Well, now we know 32 hours, right? Okay. But they also want to know what will that cost be. So what should I do with that 32? Plug it in. And I can plug it into either one because they should be equal, right? So maybe I plug in the first one, 376 plus 12 times 32. And what are we going to get? 600. Right? Yeah. So it would be $760 and 32 hours would be our two answers there. Okay, this last one, all it asks us to do is set up the equation. We don't actually have to solve. Okay. So 5 less than, so what does less than mean we're doing? Subtracting. So we're going to be subtracting something than 25% of a number. What does of mean we're doing? Multiplying. So how would I write 25% of a number? 0.25. Do we know what the number is? So n, okay. And it's 5 less than that. So I should be putting subtract 5. Nice. Then we have that word is. What do I put when I see is? Equals. Twice. What does twice mean? Times 2. Very good. The difference of the number and 14. Again, do we know what the number is? What does difference mean? Subtract. And that one we didn't have to solve. It just asked us to set up. Okay? All right. If you have your phone, go ahead and get that out. If you do not have your phone on you, go grab a Chromebook from the back of the room for me.